Are you having some tightness, cramps, weakness on your hamstrings muscles that makes it difficult for you to do your daily functional activities as well as your high impact sports? Welcome back to my channel, Annie Pilates Physical Therapist. I will be discussing the anatomy, function of this muscle and how to make them strong and healthy. So get your mat ready and join me. Friends, let's discuss first the anatomy of the hamstrings. Hamstrings are a group of muscles divided into two. One is medially, which is your inner area, and one is laterally, which is in the outside. So there's two muscles in, two muscles out. The true hamstrings are three of them, but the biceps femoris, which is on your outside part, is divided into two. One is the long head of biceps that starts all the way to your Ischial tuberosity, which is your sitting bone, and then it inserts on your fibula area on the lateral part. And then the short head of your biceps femoris starts on your linea aspera of your femur bone, and it also goes down where it attaches on the outside of your fibular bone. And then there's two muscles in the inner part, which is your semitendinosus and semimembranosus. They also all start on your sitting bone on your ischial tuberosity, which is in your hip area, all the way down to your inner. What are the functions of these muscles? So because one is shorter and the three of them are the true hamstrings, because they all starts on your hip area, they have two functions. So the one that's long, those that are longer muscles help hip extension when you're standing straight, and it also helps knee flexion. So just imagine the function of these muscles. It's very important for walking and running. And then when you jump to decelerate, you don't hyperextend your knee because it's at the back. It's the antagonist group of muscles that help your quadriceps when it starts to slow down, when you have to stop. And then the short head of the biceps, the only function of that is the flexion of your knee. So it's also important to strengthen that. So most of our exercise program will be on your stomach to target these muscles, and then we also have to lengthen it by doing some eccentric control. So those are the functions, and people said it's a fast twitch muscle fiber, but there's a study that is also a slow muscle fiber. So it's also a muscle that helps our posture. So they think it's also only for high impact, and you have to strengthen in a high impact activities, not realizing that some muscle fibers on your hamstrings are your slow type of muscle fibers, which means it helps hold, control, and protect your hips and your knees. And then if you have tightness on these muscles, it causes hamstring strains, muscle cramps because of weakness, and then low back pain because it pulls your posture down when your knees are buckled or your hip is also hyperextended. So we're gonna start lying on your stomach. So in this position, we're gonna target first warming up our core muscles. So you take a deep breath through your nose, belly button in and blow. If you have back pain lying on your stomach, then this is not for you. Then you have to compensate and do other hamstring exercises in standing. So first you take a deep breath, belly button in, squeeze your stomach, squeeze your glutes, because it's also near your gluteal muscles. It goes hand in hand with your glutes. So take a deep breath through your nose, belly button in to engage your core muscles, and blow. So first target hip extension, lift up, take a deep breath and down. Let's start with your right side and then left. So this is for demonstration purposes only, and I will do a follow along video on our next session with the elastic band for progression. So you have to do this every day first for at least a week before we elastic band to prevent injuries. So we alternate left and right. 10 times is my recommendation, and hold it at least 5 seconds hold to really connect with your muscles, muscle memory, muscle awareness, and being aware of your breaths. So take a deep breath, belly button in and blow. And then left, take a deep breath and blow. Now we're going to slowly bend your knee, do a gentle hamstring curls. Take a deep breath through your nose, belly button in, and slowly go down and blow. So my recommendation is always alternating and do it slow and easy to connect with your body and your breaths. Take a deep breath, right leg, and down blow. One breath, one motion. Then left, take a deep breath, belly button in, squeeze your gluteal muscles, your butt cheeks, and down blow. The slower the better. Always remember we have to activate the slow twitch muscle fibers. Right leg, take a deep breath, and down blow. So we are lengthening the hamstrings. Take a deep breath, belly button in, and slowly go down and blow. So my recommendation again is 10 times, alternating 10 on your right and then 10 on your left. Take a deep breath through your nose, belly button in. If you have back pain, as long as it's not excruciating and you feel a little bit pull on your low back muscles, it's just a gentle tug, that's fine. Take a deep breath through your nose, belly button in and blow. Now we're gonna do double knee bend. So you're gonna bend your knees together, your feet up. So this is the progression, belly button in and slowly go down and blow. So my recommendation in this one is to do 10 times as well. One breath and slowly go down, blow. Hold it at least 5 seconds hold. So let's do it. 5 seconds. Take a deep breath. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your stomach in. Pull for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly go down and blow. So that's 10 times as well. So the next progression, let's do single. Bend your right first, and then from this position, you slowly lift your knee off the mat. Take a deep breath, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly go down and blow. And then let's do the left side, bend. Take a deep breath and slowly lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly go down and blow. And as I said, this is demonstration only. We'll do a follow along, so get ready for the follow along on your next video and blow. But you can always do this in your own time. Pace yourself. Left side, take a deep breath and lift. If you can do only 5 repetitions, that's fine. It's always good to start somewhere and then slowly build it up as you recover from your hamstring injury or when you're having back pain and hamstring pain. This will help slowly build it up, gentle and easy, and lift. Take a deep breath and down blow. So after doing 10 repetitions on each leg, now is the next progression. So bend both legs so you know what's gonna happen. Lower your head down so you're not gonna pull your spine, and lift. So this really targets the proximal part of your hamstrings, as I said earlier, and it's always been neglected as people high impact like deadlift. And if you don't do this and you just do the weight training, then you can really deteriorate these muscles and causes a pull and a strain. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as I said, hold it for 5 seconds. Do it 10 times. If this is too difficult, it's okay. Just do one leg at a time. Slowly progress, gently and easy, and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and blow. Okay, after doing that, now we can lie on your back now to help support your spinal muscles so it's not too much strain. And from this position, I know that bridging is great for your quads, but we are also, because this antagonist muscles of your quadriceps, as I said earlier. So when you're doing bridging, you're targeting your glutes, you're concentric on your hamstrings, and then when you slowly go down, you're lengthening your hamstrings. and then strengthening your quadriceps as well. So bridging is great for your hamstrings. Take a deep breath, belly button in, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your hamstrings. So this is demonstration, as I said. Do it 5 seconds hold with your breaths, with squeezing and holding, and do it 10 times. And in my next progression, which is on my next video, I will be utilizing an elastic band as well as a Swiss ball, a big ball that you can utilize at home as well. So hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, so we could really target the hamstrings when your feet are elevated up on the ball. But this is for beginners. Always remember, start easy first, and then we could always go to the next level safely and effectively without injuring your spine and your hamstrings. Okay, after doing that 10 times, 5 seconds hold, then we could stretch and do the leg circles. As I did before about the quadriceps muscles, when you do small circles, we're not only targeting your quads, you're lengthening your hamstrings. And then pull your toes towards you, stretch as, hold it as much as you can, bend your knee to support your spine, belly button in to engage your core. I know there's so much instructions to be safe and effective, and slowly make a circle like the size of a small dish, 10 times clockwise and blow, and 10 times counterclockwise. So you really feel more in your quads, but not realizing the more you go up to 90 degrees or more, you're really lengthening the eccentric control of your hamstrings. So this is focusing the distal part now of your hamstrings. After 10 times clockwise, now we'll do counterclockwise with your breath. Take a deep breath, belly button in and blow. Inhale through your nose, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your hamstrings, feel it behind your thighs and blow. After 10 times on your left, let's do the right. Pull, feel the stretch on your hamstrings. Pull your toes pointing you to stretch your calf. So as I said before, it inserts in your leg area. So this helps the hamstrings more when you really lock your knees. And then slow circle. Take a deep breath. And gentle circles. You can challenge with your knee down if the one with your knee bent is more difficult. Like this. If this is too easy now, then challenge yourself to have more difficulty. But if it's hurting your spine, because this is connected to your low back muscles, your hamstrings is one biomechanic that's connected to your glutes, and your glutes to your low back muscles. And it's amazing how you can really feel the difference with the leg down. And now we're going to progress with both legs up. So this really targets your core muscles, keeping your knee locked if you can. If it's difficult, that's fine. But when you lock, you really target your distal part of your hamstrings, toes pointing you, and circle. And my recommendation is 10 times clockwise with your breaths, and then 10 times counterclockwise as well. So the slower the better. Inhale and blow. We're cooling down now, and we'll do a follow along video with the ball and the elastic band on our next session. Take a deep breath. Inhale and blow. And once I upload that video, you can see the link down below on the description box for the follow along of this video. Take a deep breath and blow. And now we're going to cool down now with gentle stretching. So stretch your hamstrings, and my recommendation is hold it for up to 30 seconds hold, keeping your knee straight. If you can't keep it straight, then I'd rather you have it lower. Use an elastic band or a strap, a belt, to really keep your knee locked to stretch your hamstrings. And then the other side, you can do hamstring stretching in lying down, which is easier on your spine. But if you want to challenge, you really target your hamstrings, sitting up is the best. So sit up. Cross the other leg to support your spine if you have scoliosis and low back pain. And then slowly reach over your toes. Slowly touch your head on your knee area. If you can't do this yet, then it's the back issue. Then just use your hand or a strap. Keep your knee locked and straight. And really push and pull. Hold it for up to 2 minutes hold. To really lengthen your hamstrings, to have improved flexibility and mobility when you do your high impact activities or even just standing a lot at work. And if you need a lot of stair climbing or ladders or whatever you need to really use your hamstrings to curl, to go up and down the ladder, the stairs, jumping activities, this is really important to do. Always stretch in the end to help prevent injury. And let's go to the other side. Keep your knees straight. Take a deep breath, still engaging your core muscles, and reach for 2 minutes. Hold at least. And because this is demonstration only, I would recommend that you do this in your quiet time, as long as you know the instructions that I gave you. And you've noticed one side is tighter. Usually it's your dominant side or the side when there's no pain on your back. Because you'll notice that you'll be compensating on one side and you'll be leaning on one side more, and your hamstrings get tighter on the side that you compensate with. And push down and hold. And that's it for now. I'm hoping you feel so much better targeting your hamstrings. And if you have a hamstring strain and it's been a while that you have this injury and you haven't fixed it, then put some heat first before you do your Pilates program to heal these muscles so you feel better. That was such a lovely Pilates targeting our hamstrings muscles. I'm hoping you're feeling much stronger and healthier with improved flexibility. Please like and subscribe my channel. Ring the notification bell for future updates just like this one. I upload videos every Wednesdays, Fridays, Sundays, sometimes Mondays for Pilates, yoga, physical therapy, health, and wellness. You can also follow me on my social media, my Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, and Patreon account to support my channel financially so I can make more videos that I love to share around the world. As well as to help more people, you can also leave a comment so I can do my best to make your next video just for you. Thanks again for watching. Have a great and healthier you. Bye!